Hey, what's going on, man? This is Will Z Titwell with Speak Up Z, and you are now tuned in to Zee Speaks only on the Influence Radio. See, this is a podcast designed to inspire, encourage, and motivate the everyday innovators, creators, and movers and shakers. And, last week, y'all, we talked about a topic, letting the old things go in your life so you can have all of those new things you said you wanted this year. And I had a very special guest, man, my guy, man, shot by Teddy Rux. And he came, he killed it, y'all. So if you missed that episode, I need you to stop right now, go to influence.us, download the app, and you don't want to miss anything going forward, all right? So before we get started, man, I want to let you know that today's episode, this episode is for that big-hearted person out there. That person that is always loving. That person that is always giving. That person that's selfless. That person that will give you the world, even though they know you may never give that back to them in return. The person that'll help you. Shit, even when they may have nothing to help themselves. This message today, man, it's for you. See, because I think that a lot of those people that have, that big heart, those people that are loving and giving and willing to give you their last, I think they have kind of a love-hate relationship with themselves. Because it's like when you have a big heart, it's like that's something to be proud of. The fact that you're so selfless. But it's also times in your life when you wish that you weren't so selfless. That you weren't so, willing to give your last. See, and the reason why I say that is that because one thing I want you to do is that I never want you to apologize for who you are. Like, never apologize for that beautiful soul that you have. See, but the reason why a lot of people end up regretting having that big heart is because somebody in their life realized how big of a heart they had. And they start taking advantage of that. Until they got to the point where you had nothing left to give. See, and that's what happens when a lot of people have that big heart. That's when they end up becoming heartless. It gets to the point where they say, man, I wish I didn't have this big heart. Damn, I wish I could just cut this person off. Damn, I wish I wasn't so loving all the time because people just do nothing but hurt me. But the reason why I want to share this message with you is because I just hope you don't let that change you. I hope the fact that somebody saw that big heart you had and they took it, they misused it and they took advantage of it. I hope you don't stop using that gift. I hope it doesn't make you stop giving. Because somebody somewhere in this world, they need what you have to give. You see, because what a lot of people don't understand and what a lot of people get misconstrued is that there's nothing wrong with having a big heart. There's nothing wrong with giving. You see, but the problem is that a lot of people, they give and they give and they give to people that just take and take and take. They give to people that would never do even a fraction of the things that you do for them. Because don't get me wrong, see, everybody is not you. But see, the problem comes in when they're not even willing to at least try to meet you halfway. Do a fraction of the things that you do for them. Because I want you to think about something. If you constantly giving and giving and giving to people, and all they doing is taking and taking and taking, then you might look up one day, you might not have nothing left to give the most important person. You. You see, in that loyalty and that love and that time and that energy and that care that you so willingly give to everybody else, man, sometimes in life you got to say that for the most important person. Yourself. Because you matter too. But see, the thing is that I just want you to be careful. Because there's not anything wrong with giving. There's nothing wrong with one having a big heart. There's nothing wrong with being that selfless person. And again, I never want you to apologize for that. You see, but sometimes you just got to be careful who you give what pieces you get, what a piece, fuck. You see, but I just want you to be careful. Because there's nothing wrong with having a big heart. There's nothing wrong with being selfless. There's nothing wrong with showing love. So never apologize for that. See, but the problem comes in is that, so you just got to be careful who you give a piece of your big heart to. Because if you just keep giving a piece of your big heart to people who are never willing to put back what it is they took, then you might look up and have nothing left to give yourself when you need yourself the most. Because you matter too. Man, and I wanted to keep this message so simple, man, and to the point, for those people out there that, they had that big heart and they're willing to give their lives to anybody. Like, I never want you to feel bad for that. But see, the disconnect and the problem comes in is when you keep giving to people that would never do the same thing for you. When you look out for people that would never do the same thing for you. When you show love to people that would never give you that same type of love in return. You giving out this beautiful energy to people that don't even appreciate it. And what I'm saying is that if you keep going down that path, if you keep giving and giving to those takers in your life, then eventually you're going to stop using that big heart. And that was never what it was intended to do with it. All I want you to do is remember that, man. You matter too. Love.